We're just waiting for more details coming from the Indian Home Ministry, but essentially it aims at giving citizenship to the persecuted minorities in the region. And in the region, we know there are countries like Pakistan, where the Hindu minorities face a lot of pressure, and they're keen to get a fast-track citizenship to India. And this is something that the Modi government has been talking for a pretty long time. So now it will be easy for minority population in countries like Pakistan to get citizenship of India, where they are facing major backlash.
Right, Siddhan, and as we remember rightly, in February 2020, there were protests against this as well, and this is coming up in election season, so we will see and hear from the opposition, who will have much to say about the Constitutional Amendment Act as well in the lead up to those elections.
Well, correct. We are also waiting for what the opposition has to say. Yes, but it looks like they are bygones now, and it looks like with the notification out, it is a reality that many have to live with it. And this is something that the government has been promising for a pretty long time. The delay when it comes to it becoming law to notification of the rules is something that nobody knows why it took so much time, and it is finally being implemented. And of course, the timing is something that everyone is noticing, given the fact that the Election Commission is due to announce when India goes to the mega general elections, which will be a 3-month-long period. So essentially, it's a matter of time when the Election Commission announces India's polling schedule. But key announcements being made, whether it is the testing which has happened a short while ago, or whether it is the implementation of the CAA rules, something that was much awaited for a pretty long time.
Right. Siddhan, stay with us. We're also being joined by Dr. Paranjape on the phone line, who is an author and commentator. Thanks very much indeed for talking to us. Your thoughts of the government notifying the Constitutional Amendment Act just possibly a week before the announcement of the election dates. This is something that has been on the BJP's manifesto list, for a while, and is something that was long overdue as well, as they say.
Yes, absolutely. It was 2019, if I remember correctly, when there was a huge debate over this, and the government has taken its own time to notify. The reason being that there were some loopholes in the Act, apparently, especially when it came to states like Assam, where there was also a situation where people said it was going against the Assam Accord. The cutoff for migrants was, different from what was in the CAA. But obviously the timing has to do, as you rightly said, with the election. And the BJP is obviously biting the bullet and taking the risk of a so-called minority backlash against them, because I suppose in their own calculations, they are not looking for the Muslim vote very much.
Right, a significant development. We're, I'm afraid, completely short of time. Dr. Paranjape, thanks very much indeed for joining us and sharing your thoughts on that big breaking news coming in. The government has passed the Citizenship Amendment Act. It was passed in Parliament, of course, in 2019. It's been officially notified now, just ahead of the elections in India. Significant development there, part of the BJP's larger manifesto, and of course we will hear more from the opposition and the states that will be affected by this as well. Well, that is a wrap on this news bulletin from all of us here. Thanks for watching. Coming up next, of course, all the news from the world of sports. Stay with us.
From the bustling trading floors of Wall Street